everyone, this is Melanie, and I want to thank you for just stopping by my channel, Melanie Genuinely. And I am here today with the goal of either encouraging you, influencing you, inspiring you, and or uplifting you in a positive way. And today I just want to talk about what my weight loss goal is or are for the month of June. And quite honestly, I just have one main goal that I want to accomplish for the whole month of June. And I feel like if I accomplish this one goal, then I will see results. And the thing about it is, I can sit up here and say, yeah, my weight loss goal for June is I want to lose 8 to 10 pounds. But I don't want to focus on having a set number or even a general estimated number of how much I want to lose. This month, my weight loss goal is to just be consistent. That's it. I just want to be consistent in staying within my eating window, which is 12 in the afternoon to 5 p.m. Also, tracking my food, because I don't make time to just have a workout routine. So I want to be on top of tracking my food, on top of portion sizes to, make up for the lack of a workout at this point. Because I'm in a better place mentally, I am more active than I was last year. I'm on top of my decluttering now, which that was something that I couldn't focus on last year. So I am gonna get the exercise built in. It's gonna just come, and I like that I'm gonna get the exercise built in, because I don't have to sit and be like, oh, I gotta do this for 30 minutes or I gotta do this for 10 minutes. I don't like the exercise. I want to do stuff that is exercise, but it's not strategic exercise, planned out exercise, because I don't want to feel like I'm exercising. I know. However, and I will say this, I think this is one of the key things about weight loss. You have to be honest. You have to know where you are. You can't sit up here and say things just to make people feel good about what you're doing in your life. So I'm not going to sit up here and lie and say that, oh, I have a workout routine. No, I haven't gotten to that place yet, but I will be more active and I will move. And I know one of the things is moving more than what you eat. Being more active than the amount of food that you consume. And at work, I walk a lot to the point, I'm on my feet all day, I'm moving around, and lately I've been moving around so much until my legs are burning. So the exercise part is not something I'm very concerned about, it because I am more active than last year, which is why I am beginning to see steady progress, even if it's in half a pound increments. But yeah, I want to stay consistent with tracking, portion size control, just consistent with the things that are going to get me the results that I'm looking to receive. And I just want to, when I thought about making this video, my goal of this video is to help people realize that weight loss is not about focusing on the numbers. It's not even about focusing on the scale. Yes, I weigh myself every day, but I do not weigh myself and beat myself up if I see that I went up a pound or two. Because one of the reasons I was able to not balloon back up to 280 is because I was still mindful of, I didn't go wow, even though I wasn't, making the best food choices. But it wasn't like I was eating a candy bar every single day. I was doing this every single day. No, I ate more. Let me see. Sometimes it wasn't about eating more. Sometimes I was just eating something that was high in points. So, and what I mean by that is there are people that count calories and there are people that count points. And people on Weight Watchers, they know what I'm talking about. Some people operate their weight loss journey by the caloric method of, making sure they're staying within a certain calorie number. And then there's some people that operate their fitness journey by way of a point system. And I like the point system because I like working with numbers and it's more simplistic in a way. I mean, if you put them both together, they can accommodate each other, but you just got to find out what works for you. And so with me, the point system is something that I find easier. I even re-downloaded MyFitnessPal, and to be honest with you, it's too much work trying to track points using a point tracking app and MyFitnessPal, but MyFitnessPal does get results. So I am not worried about having a specific number in mind right now. Overall, I want to get down to about 160 to 180 pounds. That's my overall goal. But in the meantime, I just want to work on the other things that I need to be consistent with in order to even see a 5-pound loss. That's it. I just want to be consistent. Simple as that. Nothing, and anything I get beyond that, I will be grateful for. And that's what usually happens. Just being consistent is a big hurdle to overcome in the weight loss journey, but it has, benefits that come with it that are just magnetic, meaning that you be consistent, you're automatically going to get results, and they're going to exceed a lot of times anything you could have just been like if you would have just focused on the numbers. Focusing on the numbers on the scale, I wouldn't tell anybody to do that because it has the potential of actually setting you back. Because when you get caught up in those numbers, you're like, why is it? So instead of focusing on the numbers, focus on, I mean, if you could take something from this video, focus on getting your consistency right. Master consistency in all the things that you need to do in order to see the weight go down. And that's all I'm doing. You know, I know that me personally, I could have been hit that 160 mark. Okay, I started my weight loss journey in 2020. I know it's 2022. I started my weight loss journey literally 2 years and some months ago. And the one thing I am proud of that I can say is that even though I made bad food choices, I didn't just give all the way up and say forget it. I stayed in maintenance mode during the times I was struggling. Even with me feeling like I was in a dark place and struggling with adapting to single momhood, I didn't just sit there and be like, let me eat up all this ice cream, let me eat ice cream every day, let me do this, let me do that, let me do this. So I can't really say, I'm really honest with what I'm saying, I never got back up to 280. I'm still not at a healthy weight. But one thing I can say is that I didn't just be like, oh, there were some months where, you know, I lost like 10 pounds, you know what I'm saying? And then I gained it all back. But I can't focus on that. And I want to consistently not focus on my slip-ups, my setbacks. I don't want to focus on that. And so I pray that you can be free and feel free to just not focus on numbers if that's something that you're struggling with, and to understand that consistency is probably, I feel like, one of the keys to succeed in a weight loss journey. You got to be consistent. And for me, consistency looks like, it is not beating myself up when I mess up, but it is tracking everything I eat. And even if I go a day and don't track everything, I still need to attempt to track, because I am the type of person that I have to know, I have to see, I have to know what I'm eating. Because you can take a pack of barbecue sauce and people don't realize that everything has calories. So if I go a day and I don't feel like tracking this, or I mess around and had to grab lunch real quick and didn't track my food, knowing that's okay, just keep going, just track. But don't make it a thing where, man, I ain't tracking, you know what I'm saying? So for me, tracking is important. Weighing myself daily is important. I don't have a problem with doing that, you know, but I do weigh myself every day now. So, and just one of the hardest things for me to be consistent with is telling myself no and not justifying bad food choices. Oh girl, go ahead. Nope. Some things in your life, if you know it's a trigger, or if it's an addiction, you can't treat those things trivial. You can't treat those things like you can handle them anytime you want to, and not get sucked in by whatever it is. So I tend to not lie to myself, and I want to be consistent. And whenever I'm faced with being tempted to eat something that is not going to benefit me, I want to be like, I don't need that in my body. You know what I mean? I don't want to reward myself with food, because for me, that can open up a door. You know, for some of you, you'll understand when I say that can open up a can. So the thing about it is that would open up a can for me, and I can't sit here and play around. If I really want to see change, I can't play around with things I know that sabotage any success that I'm trying to achieve in my weight loss journey. Some things you just can't touch, and you have to be okay with that. And that's where I'm at in my life, is saying, you know what? Do I need this in my body? Is it even beneficial for me to have? And I'm not saying not to have a piece of cheesecake or whatever, but for me, if I know that's a trigger, if it's something that I would eat too much of, I'm not even gonna deal with it. And in another video, I spoke about how, briefly, it wasn't a video by itself, but I mentioned how I view food like I would view a relationship and anything toxic. I am mature enough to not be okay with being in a toxic relationship. So if I want to be in a toxic relationship with a person, I'm definitely not going to be in a toxic relationship with food. If the food is just going to make me feel good for a little bit of time, I'm not going to mess with you. I'd rather deal with food. I know it sounds funny, but I mean, sometimes you got to do whatever you got to do to make it work. And I'm not going to deal with food that I can't enjoy and not feel bad about eating, or it bring about negative results. So I just want to have balance. That's it, you know. But the consistency is key for me for the month of June. And I feel at peace because I'm not putting these massive expectations on myself to hit this number, to work out this amount of times. I just want to be consistent. If I get in the habit of being consistent, then that's a stepping stone for me that I'm going to need, that when I do get to the point that I implement a strategic routine workout, I'll be consistent with doing it because I built the foundation of consistency. I trained my mind to accept that being consistent is a part of my lifestyle now. So I pray that this video would help you not to beat yourself up, to help you be able to be free to set goals that are basic, but that are effective and that are necessary to achieve your goals. I am a big believer in not biting off more than I can chew and breaking down your ultimate goals into many chunks, bite-sized goals to eventually get the whole goal accomplished. So thank you for tuning in. If this video did something for you, you know, if it spoke to you, if it, you know, gave you peace or however, you know, let me know in the comments, please. I would love to hear from you about how you're doing on your weight loss journey, what's going on with you. I want to build a community, because like I say, and you'll hear me say this, I'm not here to entertain. I'm here to serve. I'm here to use my life, my mistakes, my wisdom that I have obtained over the years to serve others. And I would like to hear how you all are doing on your weight loss journey, when your weight loss journey started, what are your goals for the month of June? You know, I want to hear about those things. So with that being said, y'all be blessed and stay blessed. Until next time.